Hey everyone, Wando here, and welcome to Forage Wizard, or welcome back to it if you caught my previous coverage over on the main channel. I needed a new series to play, and I figured I'd actually dive into this one. I'm still kind of between games, but a nice 10-hour incremental game with some good automation is very much what I'm looking for. So if you haven't seen this game before, it is very much a clicker, but also an automation game. So we currently have these sets of pylons that I want to be building to transfer resources down. And I'll work on getting this set up. Let's grab some glass, grab some of this, grab the stone, put this in here. And now I should be able to connect these transfer pylons to each other. And this will slowly move wood down into my base. Now I currently don't have much of a well, I have no automated means of getting wood, but it's fine. Okay, do we want to do the same thing over here with the transfer? Yeah, probably. Let's see. I'm just going to move this over here, move this over here. Oh. And dump those off. I'll need to get some more things. Okay. And yeah, this is picking up exactly where we left off from the last video if you were watching this on the main channel. Let's see. Might as well just hoover some of these up. This whole automation thing is going to have some fits and starts while we get everything else sorted. At least I've got clay coming in. Let's see. Staunch swing. Let's actually finish this off. So now I can get iron. So what I really want to look into, though, more than anything else, is I need to make it transfer speed of the pylons. What I want is range. Let's see. Pickaxes are stronger. Prima materia from the primordial cube. Let's just grab this one because I've got 3. I'm going to just go for a couple of basic upgrades that I can maybe get. Because I know there's one that increases the size of a collector pylon. I just don't know where it is. Let's see. Ignis and rock. I mean, that's easy. Assuming I have Ignis. I don't, but easily solved. Okay. No, we don't want to do that. So, there was a different type of pylon I wanted to grab. Or do we not have it? No. What I'm looking for is the extractor pylon. Oh, maybe I didn't actually make one. We just got the transfer. Or no, the extractor pylon is this one. Okay. Here, let's grab the rest of this, because yeah, we have a lot of clay that is spawning outside the reach of my collector, and that's causing issues. Hoover these up. I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need more of a lot of things. Is the answer. Okay, those are going. Guess I might as well head over to this and start building another collector. Because the sooner I can get collector pylons in each of these, hopefully the sooner we can just hoover up large quantities of resources. Think I can ever finish this one? Yeah. The problem is I'm going to need... How many transfer pylons? I'm going to need a lot of them. Well, at least we can drop that off for the time being. Now, no, I think it's still probably better if I just daisy chain a bunch of transfer pylons over. And have a lot of these industries more centrally located. Problem is I might need multiple transfer pylons for each resource type. And that's a bit of a pain. But then again, some of these resource types I might not need to move large quantities of. Couple more. I just know sand I'm going to need large bunches of. Okay. Then last one. Yeah, because the rest I can actually put into machines. I can actually move these things, kind of. Along the edge here. They don't spit out their resources. Perfect. Put those, both of those there. Okay. Just gonna drop these here. I should have a decent amount of glass, some amount of glass, some amount of this stuff. Because yeah, if I don't have to actually go... Oop. If I don't have to actually walk over and grab the resources. Okay, I'm going to need more of each of these. I know I need all of those for a bunch of different things, but... Oh, I don't know. Easy enough for me to just kind of invest in some of these. Right. I don't need to click to move those. Okay. Now that I've got enough resources for the extractor pylon, work on that. So that'll give us the ability to rip some resources out. I need fuel. I mean, I got plenty. Okay. Yeah, I have to restock those. I'm probably going to want to move them kind of sooner than later. Okay, so build-wise, we have the extractor pylon. Transfers items from nearby automatic item generators. Oh, but that's going to require... Well, that requires things that I cannot make. So that's fun. Let's see. I'm going to need more sap for a couple of these things. Let's see. I moved this stuff over here. Oh, I've got plenty now. Okay, plenty of wind. So it's this I need, and glass. Which we're starting to hoover up. Alright, tea. So we want to hoover, or move most of these. There we go. This might be overkill. But at least this way... I can have this all move. Leave that there. Then I just need fuel. Hopefully there's some kind of structure that lets me move or like refuel things at a distance, because that's going to be extremely helpful. Okay. Oh. And then it's just drop in the sand. I guess I'll need to do the same thing with the clay over here, but I'll work on that later. I never did actually finish that collector. Do I have enough wind? Looks like I do. Yeah, I think I'm going to move my wind generators. I think I want to put them nearer to a fuel source. Okay. Do we just build a chest here? Sure. Build one more transfer pylon. And then we're going to want stuff like the fork pylons, but that can wait. Wait, no, that is actually what we want. Put those in, store that. All right. So I need those two. And then a little bit of rock. But eventually we can also get like the auto miners, and I'm not entirely sure what those are going to do. There we go. Let's see. Let's take a look. This is the one I need. Tools master, so then I just need a bit more of this. I might as well just have that Hoover. Okay. So that was down here. All automatic generators are faster. Air distillers are faster. It's nice, but it's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, fuel capacity by a little bit. All auto-clicking is faster. Safely pull mandrakes out of the ground. Did they make it so that we can no longer... I have no idea. I guess let's just go for this. Okay, I need more Ignis, which means I need more fuel, which means... let's let that go. I know there are auto choppers that I can get. We still have the auto collectors as well. Oops. Grab all that. Make sure this is fueled. Yeah, because I'm going to need more of those. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to work on. So filter pylon, chest pylon. Transfers items to a chest or pylon. But I need planks for that one, which means I need cutter, fueler pylon. Oh, there it is. But that's going to be... None of these are achievable with what I currently have. So let's grab the cutter. And iron. Okay, so we now have iron ore, which I'm assuming... Let's just build a furnace here. Guess I'll put a collector down. The amount of these, I'm probably going to have to move. Okay, let's go back and take a look. First and foremost, sap. Held back by that. Put some more sap in there. Drop some fuel. Yeah, unfortunately we're not generating resources automatically. That's fine. I need sap over here. I need a lot of things. It's almost enough Ignis. We just need one more. I'm just gonna put it all in there. Probably get another collector, but I don't necessarily know where I want to put them. Okay. And yeah, I should just let this go. Does this have a bottleneck? Sometimes there's, a resource that doesn't belong. These things. Which is an issue. So whenever I go mining, I should make sure we grab every single living log. Otherwise, that's going to be an issue. Everything is low. Because I currently can't auto-fuel a single machine. Let's see. I guess I can just put that there. This one requires a fair bit? Yeah. A little bit more. I do have a lot of bricks. I know something needed them. And that needs them. I have tons of sand. Well... kind of. Unfortunately, I think a lot of the sand is ending up outside of my reach. Let's see. Well, it's transferring. Ah, but that's not. That's the bottleneck. Okay, upgrade. Oh. Grab that one. Makes them a little faster. Okay, collection rate and storage capacity. Magic hand. So we're gonna need 3 forbidden flames for this one, but I should work on that. Okay, so I guess in that case, let's build another bonfire. Then just take everything off the top. Give it the fuel. Give it the fuel, give it the fuel. Load it up. Leave it all there. Alright, and then I need sap. I do not have much of. Let's see. Move some of these things over. You know, I actually have no idea where I want that one to be. There. Oh, and we're completely out of fuel. Easily managed. There we go. Okay. So I need enough stone. And wood. Make another bonfire. And we want this to be forbidden flame. So that's this stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to just load that up and let it go. I'll just have to make sure I keep things fueled. Like, once we get some of these things going, this gets much easier. Dump all that there. All that. Do I want to build another well nearby? I mean, it's like 5 lumber. Better than just moving. Okay, move that all over there. Stocked up. Nothing else. Let's see, I'll have to work on that. Move this thing over. Because I might as well use it for all it's worth. The water, drop it off, and then we get a brick. I'll have to put some collectors nearby. We might honestly want to get, like, a filter? Oh, I mean, we could. And have it filter into a bunch of disparate chests. Oh, but I'll have to move things. Alright, drop all that fuel. Yeah, it looks like I'm sitting on a decent supply of air. Restock this. Oh. Nope, we're good. It really is ignis. That is our limitation there. Oh, easily managed. I just have to actually manage it, is the big one. Hopefully we can get it so that the ash is fully automated at some point sooner than later. Same thing with, like, stuff like water. Okay, so then I just need 3 ignis. Ooh, pricey. But again, Magic Hand is going to be huge. Gotta get there. We'll probably need the filters first. Before I can, like, really make it work. I mean... Oh, wait, no, Magic Hand is an upgrade. It's not a new thing. While I'm here, what do I need for that? More ignis. Ignis and some wood. Okay. So, also get that pylon going. Because I can actually just hoover everything out of that. Okay, do I have 15 between these? Yeah. Okay, so that'll slowly hoover stuff up for me. Then we just need an unholy amount of Ignis. Oh. I guess we actually... Do we get 2 of them? We might. Either that or it just miscounted. Both are possible. Okay, those are good. Let's look at me 5. Drop those off. Okay, then I just need 2 more. But then mostly that. Alright, so now we have magic hand. Transfer pylon range. That's transfer pylon. Oh. Yeah, we might not have much of a choice. I guess I'll just go with that. I'm gonna need all of these things. At least it's stacking. Okay. Grab those. Keep the air going. I'm gonna need some wood. Oh, easy enough. Make sure we don't have any others stuck. Doesn't look like it. At least none in the system. So grab these. I'll have to figure out what to do with the living wood. Okay. Got the iron. Got a couple of Ignis. Yeah, I should finish this furnace off. Because I've been putting it off. I've got, I mean, a gazillion tasks to just juggle. Oh, it'll be nice to have auto fueling going though. Anything else? Is this the last one? No. But this is the last one of those. Okay, melting pot is done. Yeah, clay generation speed. Crystals grow in the eastern woods, but we haven't even been there yet. Harvest wheat. Chance to mine anything. All auto clicking is faster. I mean, sunlight. That's an easy enough upgrade. I can grab this one. Let's see. Auto-clicking the iron node is faster. I mean, I suppose so. Yeah, I'm kind of just kicking back and letting progress come to me-ish? I don't know. Oh, I've got enough Ignis. So we can drop this off. Oh, it's missing the earth. Oops. Well, it's fine. More of those. I should have 5. Alright. So we want to have this thing make iron bars. Oh, but I'm going to need coal. So I'm going to need a bunch of these. Yeah, we're definitely going to want the longer range. But that requires rope. How do I don't even know. There's something about getting coal from one of these. That one. No, not that one. This one? No. One of these gives me coal, but it ain't that. I don't know. Fuel capacity? Should have plenty of bricks. Okay. Well, when in doubt, I mean, there are solutions to some of these problems. Let's see. Let's leave a stack there. So that means I need at least 3 of these furnaces. Okay, so that means 10 sand, 10 lumber, 10 ignis. So let's make sure that the ignis is flowing. If that's going to be one of my primary limitations here. As is sap and like a bunch of other things. I don't know. He's fine. Keep that going because I'm going to need bricks, sap need water. Hopefully there's some way to like scale up this, but I also feel like the sap is going to be one of the biggest ones to just fully automate and not have to worry about. Keep that going for a little while. I mean, I might as well generate a ton of stone. Yeah, they might have gotten rid of the upgrade, so I might have to get more collectors here. Right. I was going to max that out. There we go. Oh, that doesn't require any stone. Let's see. Is anything? No, it doesn't look like it. Nothing I care about anyway. There. Yeah, so we might want to... Well, consider we have magic hands. I'm going to need the cutter. I'm going to need some other things. Yeah, because there's a splitter inserter. But I can't do anything. Like, I can't make it. I can't even research it. So not a huge rush on the 3-way inserter. There we go. Grab some more. Nope. There we go. Just keep grabbing those. Yeah, let's just let that go for a second. Oh. Right, and I should probably just hoover up the top. Okay. Got the wood. Okay, so we got one of these. No, I don't want bricks either. I want to make iron bars. We want to make gears. Oh no, it's going to require more ignis. Well, start working on that. Oh, sorry. This needs to make iron bars. Ugh. Alright, so I just need 2 earth. Just dump these over here. Should probably... you know what? Let's build a chest for one of these things. Here? That's probably good enough. I figure I should have a chest for the living logs. Because that way I can deposit them much faster. And then at some point I'll find an actual use for them. Probably. Okay, then go over here. Make sure this has enough wood and water. Let's see. Anything else require large quantities of water? You do. Grab that. Grab the Ignis. We're going to take a smidge. 2 more Ignis. That's not so bad. And just ridiculous quantities of wood. Everything needs so much wood. Just make sure that one's going, because that's a big bottleneck. Put the coal in here. Yeah, I might as well also start having the iron smelt, because I'm going to need a bunch of it. And seems like that takes a while in and of itself. Okay. 2 more Ignis. Please tell me I ran out of ash. Like I said, once these are automated, oh, that's going to be nice. Until then. Bonfires craft faster. Sure. No. Let's just keep the wood going. Grab this. Dump that off. Make sure that's stacked. That's stocked. Has fuel. And that's all good. Okay, anything else? Right. We definitely need more ash. Okay. Don't necessarily need more glass. But I should definitely drop it off. Okay. So while we're waiting, grab the coal, bring it over here. Grab the wood. Okay, so bonfires now go faster. Oh, it just requires a forbidden flame. Oops. Well, slightly messed that up, but it's fine. That'll do. So we just need one more. There it is. So now I can make gears, which requires more Ignis. Huzzah! The amount of resource drain for every... Oh. Coal is a fuel. I mean, it makes perfect sense. Okay, grab that. Yeah, unfortunately, we run out of water super fast. Okay. Got the Ignis, got everything else. I just want some mysterious flame. We have another. That's the eternal coal. Bonfire consumes lumber. Chance it produces coal. That's where it is. Byproduct. Okay. A little bit of sap. A lot of sap. Alright. I wonder if I can have that self-fuel. Question is, how efficient is the coal? Comparatively. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. But it's probably fine. And that'll give me a pair of gears. So now I can make the extractor pilot. Oh god, everything is expensive. Well, pizza break. Okay, now that I've had my pizza, well, I mean, resources have kind of stacked up. I was refilling things as we went by. I don't think any of you are going to feel particularly besmirched by me generating more fire, for example. Let's see, do I want to just dump a bunch of it over here? I think so. I don't know how many gears we're going to need, but probably a bunch. Okay, so for starters, let's grab these 3, get blast furnace. That just makes all furnaces work 30% faster. So cutters work faster, forbidden forges work faster. Magic market cooldowns. What is this? Transfer pylon storage capacity by 10. Using any type of coal as a fuel increases crafting speed. Wait, wasn't there something... I thought there was something about eternal coal being an option. Let's see, auto-clicking is faster. I don't know. There's like a number of upgrades here, but most of these don't like specifically sing to me. Go for the hand size, just because that's going to make things easier. Oh, god damn it. It's civil engineering. Increases the effective range of all range-based buildings by 30%. Unfortunately, yeah, we don't have that. And collection rate of extractor pylons, but that's not useful. Transfer speed. Coal is fuel. Yeah, so we want to get him, but we need rope. So we'll leave that later. Let's go for the automated engines. Okay. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, build. We should make a self-chopper over here. Because if I can't pipe a resource conveniently nearby, and this is especially true of wood, then I should just automatically generate it. Grab these, back in. I'll have to do a lot of things. Grab all these, drop them in. Okay. So, I guess I should probably also build the cutter. Oh, no. We're not building a cutter, we're... getting giving him the resources. He's got the gear, then we just have to wait. Self-chopper needs this stuff. Because yeah, I might be able to build an extractor pylon. Extracts and transfers items from nearby automatic generators. Okay. So we need one of those. Because if I can have an extractor pylon feeding this thing endlessly, we might not have to worry about it as much. Okay. I'll just drop that there for the time being. Oh, this is a stack of 15. So let's just go with that and refill. Grab these, put one more in. Okay. You're not buddy-buddy with that weird frog, are you? I saw him snooping around your goods when you weren't looking. Okay, so we have the fork pylon. Splits items between multiple containers. Basket pylon, fueler pylon, which is probably going to be one of the more useful things. Iron quarry, mining engine, spinning wheel. That's probably how we make the ropes. Let's do fork first. Goes in there. Okay, so I'm going to need one more chaotic essence, which I've not been generating because I have been fueling things. I think the fork pylon is going to be the big help. Grab a couple of these, dump them in here. Okay, what else do we make? Because we have magic hands, so pylons can insert items into crafters. Problem is the fork is kind of necessary. Let's see, there's also the fueler pylons, which I'm probably just going to do a long loop of... There we go. Long loop of wood for that. Maybe. Okay, so now we have the fork pylon. I guess I'll grab the filter, because we have the gear. That's easy. Spinning wheel is going to require cotton. Fueler requires eternal coal, which... Okay, maybe we might have to think about some things. Okay, first and foremost, grab the cutter. Bricks, iron, gear. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Probably over here. I'm just going going to destroy that. So I need 10 iron bars. The one probably issue that I'm going to run into here. Well, you know what? Grab that, dump the rest. I'm going to need a lot of wood to keep this going, to keep these fueled. I'll just leave that there. We might have to just make more of these living things. Like, I'm so close to being able to automate this entire business. But it's still far enough away that it's going to be a nightmare. At least that'll go. Okay. Extractor. So I need 10 brick. I easily have 10 brick. I don't have much more than 10 brick, though. I have not been fueling that. A little bit more iron. Okay, one more. Might as well just drop the wood off. Okay. Unfortunately, each of these gets progressively more expensive. I mean, more or less more expensive. They're simple resource chains, but ones that I have not automated enough. Oh, you know what? Forbidden Forge. I don't know what the Forbidden Forge gets me. Okay, so that's expensive. So what do you need? Sap, which I have actually an amount of. Oops. Really gotta stop dropping my coal off there. Okay, so I need to start with the stone blocks. Let's just move this one over here. Let's see, T. Yep. Well, I might have to make more of these, but it might just be one of those that we have this running somewhat perpetually. Anyway, I'm just gonna get a bunch of these. Problem is I might need more, just more collectors, but hey. That'll make us stone blocks slowly. Oops. Those there. Got sand. Start dropping them off. Because yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to scale that up. Then I think we might want to figure out that rope situation. Okay. Capacity of clay fields, auto chopping. Let's see. Iron node is faster. Auto clicking creatures is faster. Yeah, still can't do anything with that. Oh, well, let's start doing... Generates rocks over time. I mean, yeah, I should get to work on that. Probably just load this up first. Then let that go. As well make some more gears, considering I have a bunch of those. Okay, so I need 3 stone blocks. There they are. Okay, because yeah, if I can have a self-fueling coal production chain, that's a start. Okay. The one problem is actually fueling this thing. But I could also throw coal in. That is an option. Go here. Yeah, I mean, that's going. Let's see. I guess I was going to figure out... Oh, I was going to figure this out. Need to get at least 3 in. Leave the last one there. So next up, we want to do probably another extractor pylon. My biggest bottlenecks really do stand with like some of these basic things that I have to manage that are just inconvenient enough. I wonder if I have any that can actually pull out of a chest. I didn't check that if that was an upgrade that I have. Or if I even can. Okay, so I need a lot of these. More than I currently have on hand. And then a gear. Grab the rest of this, because we want this to keep going. Let's see. The auto wood generators is working. There is kind of a world where we actually just use a bunch of that. Oh. It also doesn't look like this is the fastest thing ever. Like, it's filling up, but I think the coal... We are actually using more coal than I thought. I guess I'll bring this over and just kind of dump it here. Get another chest in the way, but eh. Okay, and then we're just waiting to make more of these. Well, hold up. Okay. Do I want to just make another collector? I think so. I should have full stacks of wind at this point. Okay. That there. Get that. Grab these. Move that there. Because if I can just move this here. Here? Okay, I can't. Exactly. B. B for build. We want to make a transfer pylon. Let's see if the transfer pylon is good enough. An 8 glass. Yeah, so it doesn't work. Okay, move these together. Okay, put in the rest of that. Cool. So now this will at least self-fuel with clay. I could also build the fork transmitter. Let's see. Filter pylon, fork. This requires more Terra, which is going to be much easier to make. Okay, need... Nope, that's it. Perfect. Alright. So for this one's going to be a bit trickier. Grab the rest of this. Because, yeah, I'm going to need sap. But I don't think we have anything that counts as an auto well. Auto mining, clicks. Yeah, we don't need those. Auto clicking is faster. Chance that 2 lumber is generated. Capacity of clay fields. Sand generation speed, sand field capacity. I guess we can go for that one. Yeah, I can just let that stack up a little. Let's see. Fortunately, that's going to be a little expensive. But we need one more. Then I'll have to wait for the rest. How are we doing on our Ignis? Not amazing. Yeah, I'll have to figure out this whole water situation. And rock, because, yeah, we have the auto miners. We just kind of hoover all of this up. There we go. Okay, I was right. I'm going to put this here. Because what we could do is put one of the little, like, auto miner machines, which I don't think I've discovered yet. Or, well, I haven't researched it, and put it with an extractor pylon. Because that wouldn't be a bad idea. Because once we get this set up, that opens a lot of doors. It's just slow. Let's see. Yeah, I wonder if there's a fork. Yeah, it splits items, but doesn't let me converge things. I'm going to move this here so it's between them. I just want to see. Okay, so I can actually have two of these connected to a single chest if I wanted to. Oh. Okay, so in that case, let's do a fork pylon. That there. Okay, X move here. Move this here, T. Okay, move that up there. Oh, oops. There we go. Go into this, which then goes into the chest for extra storage, and the well. Or, not the well. Okay, move this up here. Okay, so I want to build a collector pylon right next to this one. Put that there. Guess there's no easy way for me to... There's the filter. So we have options. Yeah, I may want to consider building just like a ton of the auto choppers. Because it doesn't seem like... I know in the original demo for this, there was like a thing that you could put next to this that would automatically chop lumber for you. Or the stump, but it doesn't look like that's currently in the game. Either that or it's like a later tech, or I've completely missed it. Okay, grab these. Yeah, do we want to just get a... I think so. Because, yeah, we have a filter pylon. I mean... That's actually not too expensive. Because I should have a stock of gears. Should have a couple of those. Grab that. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, so the filter pylon will grab things. Can I have multiple of these? Is that the deal? Might be. Maybe I need a fork pylon. Okay, grab those. This goes here. Okay, so if I do the fork into these, grab this. Okay, grab all these. I'm just going to put this over here. Yeah, so that's the trick. So this sends to the fork. Which will send one of a handful of places. I might as well condense this down. Move that over, keep it tidy. And I might as well have that head in there. So all I need now is the auto miner. Let's go figure out this blast furnace. Well, this has been going. Yeah, I think this system is actually pretty good. I just need to be patient or scale it up. Okay, well, blast furnace. Furnaces work faster. Just need more iron. That's easy. Let's see. Got plenty of coal. I'll just leave it there. Got the iron bar, and I've got plenty of little living logs. So lucky the last iron's out. Blast furnace away. Okay. Grab these. Yeah, we're close to getting the fuelers. I guess the other thing... God. I'm gonna need just more of these. I'm gonna need a lot of things. I guess I'll just build 2 cutters. Okay, let's finish this off. Got deliveries. Let's see. So I need gears. I'm running out. But again, as soon as I get some of these things going... I'll also move my iron up here. Oh... Which actually is going to be an issue. Because I'm going to need to move this. Because we're going to need a fork pylon. Again. Let's see if I can do fork pylon without... Like, let's see if I can make do without. Because I don't need the filter if I'm just going into chests. Let's see. That's a mess right there. Did I break something? I forget. No, I think that was just me dumping things from my inventory. So I need 8 wood. Oh, 5 earth essence. Okay, so the one problem with this whole rigmarole is I'm going to need more earth essence than I currently have access to. Yeah, because I currently don't have a way to automatically create it. And all of it's going to be pumped in here. I mean, I can also just make do without. I don't need it right now. So it's better to just ignore this as much as I want to get it fully automated. We can leave that for later. Okay. Because the goal is to get the cutter going. I guess I could have actually used that, but it's fine. Oh, we need brick. We need mucho brick. Well, I could potentially, like, port that around. Don't know if I need it. Okay, drop fuel. Actually, we might as well just stock up completely. All of these are going to require fuel, and we're pretty much out. At least this is self-fueling, which is why I have just an insane amount of ash here. I'll have to put down a chest at some point. It's just... I got better things to work on. Okay, maybe not exactly better things to work on, but I got a lot of things to work on, and some are a little bit more pressing. Nope. There we go. Damn, that moves fast. Yeah, I still have to figure out how to pump water into these things automatically. Maybe an extractor will pull from a well. I'm not actually sure. I'll start working on this one. Okay, so we need this to work on iron plates, which is going to require iron bars. Hey, well, we got a couple. We only need one. Well, and once that's going, it's really hard to get it back. So that's okay. Let's make sure the collector is never want for anything, otherwise it's going to start picking up these blocks without my permission. I don't really want that. Okay, there's the last one. That'll get us the mining machine, which gets us automatic stone, which is useful in a couple of different spots. Let's see. And yeah, I'm just going to need more iron. Did I? Oh. Well, we have iron bars in there. That's convenient, actually. I had more than I thought just sitting around. Just had to break things to do it. I'll just go there. Okay, that's 5. Finishes off the cutter? No. Okay, then I just need the clay. So I should probably get a system that can actually feed clay in there. And then, yeah, same thing with the lumber. Like some of these I think I might want to just move away from the auto choppers completely. There we go. Okay, cutter need 3 brick. Oh, there's our iron plate. So what's the next one? Basket pylon. Collects output from a crafter. Oh, that's the trick. That'll give us what we need, and is going to simplify things dramatically. Kind of. Okay, so I'm going to move this one up here. We're not going to be doing... Well, I mean, do I do things with it? I might as well. That'll get us an iron bar. I guess I'm going to move over here. But put that there. Because, yeah, I'll have to figure out how a basket pylon functions. Can I even build them? That back in. Okay, good. Oh, you know what? I might as well build the chest here. Still need the fork pylon. Oh, but what I really want to make is the auto miner. I need a mining engine. I need an extractor pylon. Which means I'm going to need 3 gear, a lot of stone, 2 iron, and a bunch of this stuff. Oh, put that there. Put that in. That'll get the stone going. So I'm going to need 2 more gears. And a couple of blocks. Got these. Yeah, there's got to be some way that you can pump water in. I could try an extractor pylon. I just don't know if it works. Otherwise, I'm going to have to manually do it. Speaking of crafter pylons, this is definitely high on the list of things that kind of need it. Okay, put that there. Grab those. 1 iron, or do I need more than 1? 2. I need 2 iron, 2 gear. Well, that'll be our next gear. Then I should have more coal than I know what to do with. There's the plate. Because, yeah, if I can get the earth essences automated, eventually they'll hit a bottleneck where I can't put more into the cauldron, and then they'll start overflowing into storage. I could disconnect things, but I'm being obstinate for no reason. Let's see. Just let that go. Come on, last one. Let me automate this so I can just... My goal is to get to the point where all of my resource chains are automated so I can leave the game running for like half an hour and come back later with all the resources I could possibly need. Okay. I forgot, we still need to finish this thing. Well, it's okay. We're pretty close to maximizing everything. Grab more of those, just make sure that this thing is well stocked. Eventually I'll just have another extractor set up on that, probably. There we go. And yeah, maybe what I do is just have a well connected to another transport network that just ships water to everything. Okay. It's currently in the clear. Oh, I actually have... Oh no, that's 1. We need 1 more. This is going to get stuck there. There we go. So now this is a fully self-fueled earth solvent factory. I think the one thing I would do is maybe expand it. Hard to say. because we're going to need the regular earth essence. We're going to need the earth solvent. I guess what I could do is have this go to a splitter that goes to a separate chest. But I think my ultimate goal is to just let this run until this is stacked up, because, like, that's kind of good enough. All right, well, one way or another, it's not the cleanest base. I've got a lot of things that are still kind of overwhelmed with resources, and not in a good way. But we're getting there. I think one of the goals is to maybe figure out automating that as well, because that's kind of its own awful. Let's see, is there anything else? No, not so much though. So, I guess with all this said, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm going to just play this to the end. I'm a sucker for automation games and incremental games, and fusing them together is a really novel concept. The other thing I should probably do is actually look into opening a new side of the map, but I can leave that for later. Oy. I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with the sand. Because I need to either pipe clay all the way around here, or pipe sand all the way around here. I have no idea. Anyway, bye-bye.